Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chongmyung Kwon, and I am an undergraduate student at Handong Global University. This work was done together with Yujin Kim, Seoeun Park, and Yunji Lee from the same institution. And our supervisor is Professor Charmgil Hong. Today, our work is titled MMN Quantum Chemical Molecular Representation Learning for Combinatorial Drug Recommendation. One of the most critical issues in medication intake is drug-drug interaction. According to the FDA, about 6.3% of reported DDIs result in patients' mortality. DDIs are a leading cause of adverse event and hospitalization. However, many DDIs remain undetected at prescription time. So we need a model that reduces DDIs while preserving therapeutic effectiveness. Previous study mainly use longitudinal EHR data to capture temporal pattern of patient's history. However, they ignore molecular level drug property. In some approach, molecular graph capture structure information, but GNN rely on local neighborhood aggregation, making it difficult to capture global molecular property. Building on this limitation, prior research suggests three critical directions. First, molecules should be represented at the quantum chemical level or in 3D to better capture their structure. Second, the probabilistic nature of molecular internal structure must be considered. Third, energy distribution within molecular orbitals must be utilized to identify reactive region and predict binding affinity. So our key research question is, are current approach fully capturing drug information, and how can we do better? To answer this, we propose MMM. To the best of our knowledge, this is the first framework to apply quantum chemical ERF map for multimodal drug recommendation. To realize this idea, MMM leverage ERF map. ERF provide continuous 3D representation of electron pair localization, capturing reactive site and covalent bond that graph structure with. Now, let me introduce the architecture of our model, MMM. MMM is a combinational drug recommendation framework that integrates longitudinal EHR with ERF-based global molecular representation and local substructure feature. MMM consists of four main components. Let me introduce them one by one. First, we focus on longitudinal patient's representation. At each time step, we generate a patient-specific vector summarizing past diagnosis and procedure. We take diagnosis and procedure as input and longitudinal clinical history with GRU to produce patient's embedding. Next is the ERF-based drug encoder. We aim to capture 3D molecular structure and electron density distribution to better capture molecular level interaction mechanism. For this, we use the ERF map computed from SMILES via the FT and extract picture using pre-trained CNN. Finally, we capture the relationship between patient status and drug picture. Complementary to the ERF-based encoder, we also design a local bipartite encoder. This module identifies the importance of drug substructure depending on patient's condition. We encode inclusion relationship with a binary mask matrix. In this way, the model leverages patient-specific substructure information to avoid DDI risk. Finally, we move to medication recommendation. We fuse the global 3D molecular and local substructure information using elementary-wise product to predict prescription probability and output multi-variable drug recommendation. To test our framework, we used the MIMIC-3 dataset for multi-variable medication recommendation task using longitudinal EHR. For evaluation, DDI is measured at compound level, F1 score and JACAD are measured at the ATC3 level. So our key question was, can quantum chemical ERF feature improve medication recommendation, safety, and accuracy? The answer is yes. As performance table show, MMM significantly outperformed all baseline model. It achieved the lowest DDI rate, indicating the highest level of safety. MMM also achieved the highest JACAD and F1 score. In conclusion, we propose MMM, a multimodal drug recommendation framework designed to reduce DDI risk. By combining patient's EHR with quantum chemical ERF map and a bipartite substructure encoder, MMM capture both global reactivity and patient-specific safety signal. For future work, we aim to model DDI severity more clearly and expand evaluation to a broader range of drugs, moving closer to real-world clinical use. This is the reference. The conclusion of my presentation. Thank you for your attendance. 네.